Good evening, everybody. It's been nice to hear about a lot of nice awards being given to a lot of people out here, and really a pleasure to join you all in this online award ceremony. Congratulations and thank you, Anand, for inviting me over to do the honors. And I must say again, congratulations to everybody who's won awards before this, and especially now, let me announce the award that goes to as the Shogun Samurai Award in supply chain, and the award goes to Moglix. And I'd like to invite Mr. Rahul Garg, the CEO and founder of Moglix, to say a few words, share his thoughts about what's been happening, and of course, an online store of that size and industrial parts and equipments could be very interesting for all of us to hear how he built it and how it's going. Over to you, Mr. Rahul Garg, and congratulations on this award.
Yeah, thank you, MeshMix and Gautam, for the award. I would say that I think it's very humbling to receive an award. Just a little bit about Moglix for those on the audience. We are a B2B commerce company. We focus on manufacturing sector to become one-stop solution for all their procurement and supply chain. And we have a presence pretty much pan-India. We operate more than 25 warehouses across the country with a team of close to 900 people, serving more than 500 large enterprises as well as close to 1 million SMEs as part of our platform day in and day out. And I think this year has been, I'm just coming out of my yearly offsite, and I think we were reflecting back. And I think this year has been phenomenal in terms of learning as an organization, personally, professionally, for all of us, because nobody predicted the world will be almost upside down. We got a glimpse of it early Jan. So when it was spreading in China, because many of our customers had manufacturing plants in China and they were shut down and they needed medical supplies help from India. And we were fortunate to be sort of providing some of this help and support, not just in India, but globally. So we have, as part of our endeavors and support towards COVID, I think few things that we were able to do. One, we have supported more than 5 million people across 20 plus countries as part of the COVID response and medical supplies getting to those people when China was shut down and people were struggling getting the supplies, and India leading for many of those export initiatives. Second, I think as manufacturing plants during the shutdown, when they came back, continuing to firstly motivate the team internally to go to warehouses, open warehouses, work with the local authorities, police, healthcare community to make sure that the supply chain is back on the feet and running in a smooth manner, making sure that happens with a high degree of, I would say, precautions still being taken. And third, working with many of our customers, but also many of the state governments, national governments. We sort of pride ourselves that when Air India did the mission of bringing back Indians, all the pilots and air hostesses, they needed urgent medical supplies, and it was powered by Moglix. And they were struggling to get high quality supplies to carry out the evacuation mission. And we were fortunate, and we were sort of nimble enough to make sure that it happens. And that continued to replicate across many NGOs, government organizations, so on and so forth. And personally, I've also been part of a unique community that came together called ACT, which was Action COVID Team, started by founders, entrepreneurs, VCs across the country, which raised close to 100 CR and deployed across, I think, 50 plus different ideas in a nimble manner. A few of them that I was close to was a company called Noka Robotics, which built ventilators from start to coming up with the design to executing it 8 weeks, and many of these sort of heroic stories that we were somewhat attached to or somewhere part of, and we are glad we were able to contribute, and we continue to do so. This war is not over. I think there is still couple of more places to go before we can together as a world, as a country, overcome this threat. But glad to be part of it, and we'll continue to do what we can during these times. So thank you again, and for recognizing our efforts, and I think a great initiative, because sometimes supply chain is probably not as fully recognized, while that's how the world runs.